What's your handicap?
I've never broke 100.
So you've never broken 100. It's almost guaranteed. If you ask a guy who hits a slice, do you break 100? The answer is probably not. Find some guys who hit draws, ask them if they break 100, they go, yeah, pretty much every time. Let's really look at kind of creating the best way to never come over the top again. All right, number one, this is a great drill. We call this spin the bag. So spin the bag is literally what it sounds like. Just a bag full of old towels. So the question of today is, can we get this bag to spin to the right? If I was right here, can I get this bag to spin to the right? And if I can get that bag to spin to the right, in essence, it's like when we play ping pong, right? If we want to hook a ball, we swing out to the right. If we want to cut it, we literally cut across it. So if this bag has left spin, that's cut spin. Your turn. So how do you get that bag to spin out towards me, out to the right? Ooh, not bad. Do that again. That's pretty good. Spin the bag towards me. That's awesome. So what we said was, we know the club face is a hard thing for you. Mm-hmm. But what if we gave you a reason to square the club face, right? Right now, you still kind of use your shape. And what we meant by that is this club like to come over the top. The club would come over, or it'd be kind of over top of your left arm coming down. Or you could look at it there and say, see how the club head's outside your hands. We could even talk about how the club literally is outside the golf ball before it comes across. So all of those things are how we define coming over the top. The club is shifted over, the club is outside your hands halfway down, and the club gets outside the ball. Here's what's really interesting. I told you to spin the bag. Are those two clubs in different spots? Mm-hmm. I mean, night and day, right? Now watch the difference. This club, obviously that club is probably too far from the inside. That one's on the outside. Mm-hmm. Now watch this. Now what's interesting is that club face is pretty square when you do it. Watch this one. Pulled it across, didn't you? Mm-hmm. So how did you get this bag to spin to the right? If you can spin the bag to the right, you are capable of hitting a draw. So what we're going to do is we're going to just give you a visual here. And the visual is going to look like this. I'm going to put the ball right here for you. Go ahead and get set up. I'm going to put the bag just inside the ball like this. So go ahead and get set up. Okay. And if you look in that mirror back there, notice how the bag right now, or the bag is sitting just under the shaft. So this bag is sitting just under that shaft. What I want you to do is envision that the bag is more out here and that you're trying to spin the bag. Okay. If you can spin the bag, you can hit a draw, period. Works every time. That's unbelievably good. Wow. How good of a draw is that? That was awesome. That's fantastic. Spin the bag to the right. Nice. So, here's our next drill. We're going to do what we call a hit and hold with this drill. So right now we had you very free flowing. Now I want you to do what we call a hit and hold. And all a hit and hold is exactly what it sounds like. You're going to hit and hold. So basically think 3/4 back, half finish. And all I want you to do, 3/4 back, half finish. Ooh, do it again. Ooh, better. Hold it. See how it's still rolled open a lot? Or rolled closed, I mean? See how this club head is still on this side of your hands?
Yeah.
And you keep trying to get it over here. Can you keep it there?
So it's supposed to keep it there?
Yes. Well, good question. Let's see. So the question is, where are their hands? Club head is to the right of their hands. Club head's to the right of the hands.
Okay.
Club head's to the
To the right of the hands.
To the right of the hands. You can see a trend here. Club heads to the
right. Okay.
Yeah.
Now I get it.
The majority of players, the club head is either going to be on or just to the right for a right-handed golfer, to the right of their hands as they exit. Does that make sense?
It does.
Hit and hold. 3/4 back, hit and hold. Hold it. Face was wide open. See, you took it back, you opened the face wide open going back, and there's no way you have time to square it up. We might grab that swing guide. So remember, we want this to hook on your left arm. And if anything, we want it slightly twisted out.
Okay.
Never inside for you. 3/4 back, half through, spin the bag. There you go. See, now you don't have to roll over it anymore, do you?
Yeah.
Now you have a reason to keep the club head outside your hands post impact. Just to compare it. Open, open, over, and open. Pull across, club disappears. Looks like a shoulder replacement coming. Over here, neutral, neutral, from the inside. And if anything, maybe pushed out just a little too much. But those two guys right there can't look any more different.
Yeah.
Which leads to this look versus that look. That's so good.
Yeah.
Keep hitting balls. Let's keep figuring it out. That's so, so much better. Nice. Uh-oh, what happened? Came over the top. Whoa, how good was that sound? Overcooked it. Nice. There's the soft draw we want. What's your handicap?
I've never broke 100.
So you've never broken 100.
Never.
And so, do you know how many people I know who can't break 100 who can hit draws like that?
No.
About 0. It's almost guaranteed. If you ask a guy who hits a slice, do you break 100? The answer is probably not. Find some guys who hit draws, ask them if they break 100, they go, yeah, pretty much every time. I mean, that's pretty good. Let's review a little bit. So what we said was that you had a tendency, and your tendency was to do what?
Open up.
Open face and over the top, right? Whatever that term means for you. What we said was, if you never want to hit another slice again, it's pretty simple. Can you spin that back? And you got right up and you spun that back. And we went, that's pretty good. Right? But then when you started doing it, we still noticed that your ball still had quite a big spray pattern. And I'm making the contention that even though you could time it up, we don't have enough time in the day to hit enough golf balls to have what we call a high rate of closure be that consistent. And man, the ones in which you have the swing guide on and you feel a little bit of a spin bag, not as exaggerated as when you started, I mean, really good ball, like really good ball flights.